Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. How are you all doing? Great too? Good? That's very great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you and welcome to your numeracy class. So, in today's class, we will be talking about, we will continue with the topic that we started yesterday, that is about capacity, right? Okay. So, can you tell me what is the name of the unit that we are covering? We are talking about measurements, right? So far we have talked about two types of measurement, that how we can measure length. What we started from, what is length, what is the standard unit of length, and how we can measure it, right? Then we talked about the weight as well. What is weight of an object, what is the standard unit to measure it, and how we can measure the weight of an object, right? And in yesterday's class, we have started a new topic, that is capacity. Okay, so who is going to define capacity for me? Yes, hurry up. Define capacity. What is the capacity of an object? Very well done. Capacity is basically the total amount of fluid a container can hold, or the um, very well done. So, and in yesterday's class, we also did a small activity to show you or to make you understand this concept, that what does it mean by to hold an amount of fluid in it, right? So, I showed you a glass, a small glass, and there was a bigger one, then a bowl, and you have seen that everything, every jar, every glass, every bowl, whatever the thing is, whatever the container is, it has a different capacity to hold the amount of fluid in it, right? Now, the important thing to remember is that we use the word capacity only for fluids, only for liquids. We do not use capacity for solids and gases, right? So, capacity is solely used for liquids, right? Okay. Now, beside that, I gave you a home assignment. You were supposed to do the activity with bucket, jug, and yes. So, how many of you have done that? Wonderful. So let's start with Elise. Yes, Elise. How many cupfuls or how many bowlfuls you needed to fill a bucket? 25. What about the jar? 12. What about mug? 5. Excellent. Okay. Yes, Vase. You use the cups or bowls? Okay. So how many cupfuls for bucket? Okay, 32. How many for jar? 17. And how many for mug? 12. Very well done. Okay. What about you, Sarah? Yes. You use the bowls or cups? Bowls. So how many bowls to use the bucket? Okay, what about the jar? And finally the mug. Wonderful. Okay, so in today's class we will be moving forward, and we will talk about that. We will just be doing the activities related to which object or which thing have the more capacity, right? So you know that in yesterday class I told you that the standard unit to measure the capacity is liters, right? And for smaller measures we use milliliter, right? So in today's class we will be using these units to do all of the activities that we will be doing. So I'm going to share the screen with you. Let's do this activity together. Show me a thumbs up if my screen is visible to you. Is it visible? Okay, wonderful. Let's start with the bathtub. So you are supposed to tell me that will we measure the amount of fluid in these things in liters or milliliters. So for bathtub, we will be using liter or milliliter. Liter. Okay. For bucket, again liter. For perfume bottle, milliliter. Wonderful. For liquid medicine, again milliliter. Wonderful. For what we have next, okay, we have a milk in small can. We will measure it in milliliters. Then a watering can, liter. Then we have a mud pot, liters. And a glass of water, milliliter. Wonderful. Okay, so the all of the activities which are in your book, which we'll be doing today, are also related to this. So let's watch this video together about the capacity, and then we will be doing the exercise in your book. Okay, so show me a thumbs up if my screen is visible to you.
capacity or volume. What is it? It's the amount of liquid or anything that's inside a container. Like this container is of 1 liter, but it has only 500 milliliters in it. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a jar. Jar of jam. It has 350 milliliters inside it. How do we measure capacity? It's through these instruments like jars, tubes that has numbers and indications on it that tells us how much water or the product is inside. Like some bottles say that they have a 1 liter capacity in it, and some are big bottles. They say that they have 2 liters capacity in it. This is how you measure capacity and volume.
Okay, wonderful. So they have shown you about the capacity through multiple devices. We have the bottles, we have the jars, we have the different jar of jam, then we have a cylinder, etc., etc., right? Okay. Now I want all of you to please open your book page number 85. This is page number 85. So let's start with exercise number 9. Okay, the activity, I'll be giving you the activity as an home assignment. So exercise 9, we will be starting with that. Is the capacity more or less than 1 liter? Put the symbols underneath each object. Okay, now 1 liter has, do you know that 1 liter has 1000 milliliters in it? Okay, now you will be using your, yes, according all of these exercise questions, we will be solving them by using the common sense, right? Okay, on the first it says that the liter. Now this is the bathtub. The bathtub is definitely greater than 1 liter. The water in the bathtub would be greater than 1 liter. We know that a bathtub is very big, so it will be having the water greater than that. What about a coffee mug? Will it contain less than 1 liter or greater than? Less than. Wonderful. So the sign would be, you know that when we use the less than and greater than sign, so the less than, when we are talking about less than, so the open part would be toward this, right? Or the closer part would be toward the coffee mug. Okay, then we have the bucket. A bucket will contain more than 1 liter or less than? More than. Wonderful. What about a petrol tank of the main mini truck? Definitely more than 1 liter, right? Then we have a glass. It would be less than liter. Wonderful. Then we have exercise 10. In each pair, circle the object with the greater capacity. All of these objects, one have the small capacity and one have the greater one. So you are supposed to circle the object which have the greater capacity. Cup and a kettle. So which have the more capacity? Kettle. So put a circle around it. Then we have a jug and a glass, which have the more capacity. A jug. Wonderful. Then we have a cup and a spoon, which have more capacity. Definitely a cup. Then we have a fish tank and a bowl, so which have more capacity? The fish tank, right? Okay. Now there is this home assignment activity for you. What you are supposed to do, you are supposed to collect juice bottles, milk bottles of 1 liter, 500 milliliter, and 2 liter. 3 bottles, right? Now check the capacity of them by filling them with water. So you will get an idea that what, let's say when you will take a bottle of 1 liter, when you will fill it with water, you will get an idea, okay, this much quantity is known as 1 liter. Then take a 500 liter and fill it with water or any other liquid, and then you will get an idea. Okay, this much quantity is known as 500 liter, and this much as 2 liter. You see, if we talk about the cold drinks like Pepsi, 7 Up, Sprite, so we have 1.5, 1.5 liter, and then we have 2.5 liter bottles, right? So through that you get an idea. Okay, this much quantity is known as 2.5, and this much is known as 1.5. So through that you get an idea. So you are supposed to take different bottles, different boxes, fill them with the liquid, and that get an idea about it. Okay, so that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do share this video with others because it's free learning. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.